But why nobody, Gail, why didn't she bring that up? Why did she say, well, what's the legal age in the state where you at? Why she not bring that up? They don't want to because they know they have nothing. With that, they have nothing. So they keep that and they keep throwing this other stuff and putting other stuff to flash and blind you so you won't even think that. My question to y'all, why are y'all not asking that? Like, for one, he black. So y'all should be giving him the benefit of doubt off top. And secondly, don't just go by what somebody say and then judge off what they say. Man, look for yourself. Now you gotta look for yourself. So then they put a blackface out there to interview him. But yet in all the like in the post show, you know, you got all these white people with all their questions and then their comments and their harsh statements towards him. Like, you felt all this, like, why none of y'all conducted the interview? Y'all easily could have took that interview. But I guess they're going to try to say that he wanted her, he picked her, whatever, however he contacted her, or whatever, man. But like I said, any one of y'all could have gave that interview. But what they did was, you know, they try to put her out there to make it like, oh, well, we put, you know, it's one of your own talking to, you should feel more homely, you know what I'm saying, comfortable with that. But that's not the case because she obviously, you know what I'm saying, not one of his own. She against him. And I figured that out when she publicly put his address out there. That's what did it for me. It's like, psh, enemy confirmed, right? So she gonna say that it's no secret to everybody knows that he lives in Trump Towers in Chicago. Like, I guess I ain't everybody. Shit, I didn't know that shit, and I'm pretty sure like a lot of y'all didn't know that either. Like, I wouldn't care if he lived on the roof of the building, inside a pigeon coop, or in the basement in a rat hole. Like, that wasn't cool. You just gave that man's whole whereabouts up, man. Like, that was a definitely bad look. And then you got this child support thing, like 161K. First off, like with all his hits and accomplishment, like all of a sudden he broke. I ain't got 100,000. That's crazy. Crazy. Like, I ain't even nowhere near put out as many hits as him, and I got 100K, like, in my head. But yeah. So that child support, you know, that don't just pop up like overnight. Like, you ain't just not have child support on you today, and then you go to sleep and you wake up tomorrow, like, boom, like you owe 161K in child support. What? Like, it don't work like that, man. If it's been accumulating that long and it's to that point where they can put you in jail for it, they could have been put him in jail. They could have picked him up on that first, versus these allegations, picking him up on suspicion of these allegations. And then when they had him in custody, when he was in jail, they already knew that. They could have just put the child support on him, like, we finna tack that on to give you some more time, you know what I'm saying? But they didn't, because it's what you call an ace in the hole. They try to keep an ace in the hole on him, so when he do get out on bail, they're going to bring him right back in there. Like, oh, boom, you know what? Let me see you for a minute. They try to pull him back, you know what I'm saying, off that child support stuff, like y'all didn't already know that. It could have went vice versa. They could have picked him up on either, and then while they had him in there on the child support, could have been building up that case with a thing with the allegations on him. And then, you know, tacking that on, investigating that while he was in there, and then boom, drop that on him. But they didn't. All it is they trying to publicly humiliate him and dehumanize him, you know what I'm saying? That's all it is, by dragging him back and forth to jail, keep having him go to jail, putting up these mug shots and stuff. That's in the fame, that's in the eye of the people, that's defaming them. That's what they're going for. So, and then they trying to say that this body language expert, wherever the fuck that is, trying to say based on what they watched, as far as on the show, I guess, his body language says that he got anger management issues, and that he lash out at women. Like, what? And that's not good. That's something that's going against him. He was like, he said when he said in the interview, he said, all these people said something about me, but nobody said nothing nice about me. And this right there is doing the exact same thing. Like, the exact same thing. Nobody said nothing nice about him. That's not in his favor. It's like the case is about women, like young women, young girls. And then for you to sit there and say he got anger issues, that adds to that saying he's violent. When they say, when them people come up like, oh yeah, he was violent towards them, that right there adds fuel, that in their head, oh, that confirms for the people, paints a picture for the people, like, oh yeah, he's violent. And then saying he lashed out at women, now he got something against women, so he was treating these women like this. You see what I'm saying? So it's not in his favor. That's not a good look.